Hi, it's Angie Cole again with Cole Realty, and we service the Triangle and surrounding areas. So I wanted to talk to you about buying a home without an agent and the pitfalls that come along with not trusting an agent to have your best interests at heart. I find this a lot, especially with first-time home buyers. They just feel like it's not needed, or they feel like, they would actually be losing money by having an agent represent them. First of all, remember in North Carolina that it is customary for a buying agent to be absolutely free. So the representation that you have from a buyer specialist should not cost you anything. The services and fees are actually paid by the seller and the agreement that they have between themselves and the listing specialist. So take advantage of having an agent looking out for you and your best interests. Some things to follow that. So first of all, without an agent, you don't have anyone negotiating on your behalf. You do not have someone pulling comparables who truly understands the market and what the going rate is for homes in that area that you are considering. You might be inclined to pay more closing costs than needed. For example, in North Carolina, it's customary that the seller pays for the tax revenue stamps, which is 0.02% of the purchase price. But if you're a buyer without an agent looking out for you and your best interests, you might not be aware of that, and that might be an additional fee that is then tapped on to you at closing. Some other items. First of all, you have all of that crazy paperwork. With a real estate agent representing you, it's their job and responsibility to go through all of those details. Make sure all the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted, to go through those disclosures, those addendums. There's a lot of terminology that a typical person in today's market would not understand. I know before I was a real estate agent, I was absolutely clueless, but that's why trusting a buyer specialist who has the expertise and understands the contract terminology is super important to make sure that there's nothing hidden in a disclosure or addendum that you're not aware of. Some other items would be inspections. You need to make sure that you have a real estate agent that's pointing out important inspections throughout the process. That might be a home inspection, pest termite, radon inspection. Maybe that we see that you have a well. We suggest, hey, get a well inspection, a septic inspection. So making sure that you are protected not only when it comes to negotiations, but throughout the process from contract to close, to make sure that you are truly buying a home that is suitable, that is move-in ready, and it's in a great condition. And then the last thing would be to make sure that you are choosing a good mortgage lender. By having a buyer specialist with Cole Realty, I can promise you that we will be connecting you with one of our preferred lenders who are just top-notch. Not only do they have competitive rates, but they have the most wonderful customer service and they close on time. So that is super important. There are many agents out there, there's many mortgage lenders, and we want to make sure that you get the best. So if you're thinking about buying a home, we would love to be the first person that you speak with. Feel free to give us a call at 919-578-3128 to start the process, and we're happy to explain everything from contract to close. Once again, this is Angie Cole with Cole Realty, and I hope you have a fabulous day.